Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing you that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this pick a card tarot reading, you will find out your future self describing who you have become. Now, that was like really weird English. But in this video, we're going to channel messages from the future version of you to give you some insight on how your future is looking like. What kind of person have you become? And I'm already feeling really, really high vibrational, fun energy coming through for the reading. So I don't think you could go wrong with any of these choices. So, of course, close your eyes, take a deep breath, channel into your energies, see whatever you see in your future. And when you are ready, choose one of these animal spirits here to provide more messages. So first we have the elephant. Next we have the Black Panther. And last but not least, we have the Dolphin. So let's find out together your future self describing who you have become. Take a look at the description box down below for those timestamps, Star Fam, and I will see you at your reading. Hey there, Star Fam. So happy to be doing another reading for you lovely, lovely souls here today. And those of you that were drawn to this elephant card, I'll read what the rest of it says here. It says, resolve. You will overcome any obstacles. So what I'm feeling already coming through from your future self, for those of you drawn to this elephant, is your future self is really describing that you have become a very confident person. And it's because you've made it through trials and tribulations, some of which you may be currently experiencing, but you made it through. You overcame all those obstacles. And what I'm sensing is, it definitely was not without its difficulties. And perhaps in some instances, you didn't get everything you wanted or things didn't go the way you planned. But what is so beautiful is you made it through. And the amount of inner strength and confidence that you built up in yourself and your abilities by overcoming these obstacles is like tremendous. And I see here that they say elephants are very wise animals and creatures, and I see that in you. So your future self is really saying, even though it really sucked going through those difficult times, you are so much wiser and stronger because of that. And I see that you are using that wisdom to benefit others in any and every opportunity you have to mentor people, to provide guidance and wisdom to like friends and family who may be going through some difficult things. And people are really trusting you because you have that experience. And here, you have that success in overcoming obstacles and getting through some really, really tough times. And so your future self is really saying like, hey, you're a survivor. Oh my God, I'm like hearing that Destiny's Child song from back in the day. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Hey. And so you are literally a survivor. And a lot of people admire and respect you for it. But most importantly, again, it's coming back to that self-confidence and that wisdom and that inner strength that you have from coming through all these challenges. So let's pull some more cards here. I got called to use this Star Code Astro Oracle deck in like a very interesting and unique way for your reading today. And we're gonna pull some cards here and take a look at like aspects of your life that have really shaped who you've become, maybe things that have aligned, major events. We'll just kind of see what comes through, all right? Gosh, I'm so excited to be using this deck. It's fairly new for me, and I've been like eyeing it for a while, and finally I was like, you know what? This deck has been on my mind long enough. It's time to go for it and make it part of the fam. So here we have Vesta, which is hearth. We have the sixth house, wow. Sixth house, sustainability, And we have the South Node, which is the past. Ooh, so I'm feeling a lot of awesome energies here. So, first of all, what I'm seeing here is you are moving away from your past patterns, past behaviors, people in your past that have been like no good for you, but maybe, they keep showing up and coming back in your life. It could be lovers, it could be friends, could be family members, right? So, really like cutting off the ties with the past and moving forward. I feel like very fresh energy coming through, and it's like you're just leaving all that heaviness behind you, leaving even this version of yourself too that was maybe very quiet, very meek, very you know, someone who wasn't very confident, doubted themselves, kind of anxious. You left that all in the past. You've moved on. And with this past, there's really that sense of finality. Like there's no going back. These problems that you were facing, they never happen again because you've learned that lesson. So there's no need for you to keep repeating them. And, definitely there's opportunities to learn other lessons. But what I'm also feeling is this like things just feel a little bit easier now, okay, because again the past is left behind, and there's been all this healing, all this release, cutting of energetic cords and ties, and so you're just so much freer here. And it's so interesting that with the sixth house here we have this sustainability, and what is a survivor other than someone who can sustain themselves and keep things going. Now, the sixth house is also about service, and that really ties back into you mentoring, giving people advice, coaching them on things that you've gone through yourself. And it's really sharing your wisdom and knowledge that you gained from your experiences to really benefit other people in a selfless way. Okay, so that's a lot of the energy of the sixth house. Also, what I'm getting here is as far as home life goes, things are really, really comfortable, and it's almost like your house is very drama free. Okay, so maybe for those of you that have been experiencing some challenging relationships in family matters, like with someone you live with specifically. So, like parents, spouse, maybe you're butting heads with your children, even. So, all of that is like gone now. So, all that energy has left, and the home is so much more peaceful and calm. And it's a place that has become a bit of a refuge, okay? And and the reason why I'm highlighting the home so much is because that's this hearth energy coming through with Vesta, who lights the fire in our home, like in the fireplace, right? And keeps it warm, keeps it safe, cozy, secure. It feels like a very protected space. Your home does now. It seems very sacred, and energies that are chaotic or that are antagonistic, that energy has been lifted from the home space. And so a lot of people actually, they love spending time at your home and in your space because you create such a lovely atmosphere for them. And it's not only is it like a refuge for you from some of the craziness out there in the world, but some people actually love coming to your place because it's a refuge for them as well. And so it's become a bit of a gathering spot for some people, okay? If you're open to that, of course. And I feel like a lot of get-togethers, barbecues, dinners, movie night. Like I feel that kind of energy coming through in your home, and that's probably a place where you can even chat with people, see how they're doing, help them in whatever way you can. Is over, a nice meal, over a barbecue, maybe even just having them over for like afternoon snack. In the Philippines, and maybe even in Spain too, we call it merienda. So it's like, you invite somebody over, or you go out and you get some tea or some coffee and like a little treat. It could be a pastry or of some sort, okay, or just a little snack in the afternoon. That's the merienda. It's like a happy time, almost like a happy hour in a way. So I feel that energy coming through for your future. So everything just I'm just feeling so much peace overall. Like your future self has become so peaceful. You can finally relax. You don't always have to have your guard up anymore because the trials and tribulations are a lot. They're definitely less in number, but what I'm also getting to is there's not so many major disruptions anymore. Okay, um, and all of that is in the past, and it's all that's behind you. So let's see what other things your future self wants to let you know about who you've become. Oh my God, were we not just talking about being more peaceful and at ease? That's what this Four of Swords represents. It really represents rest and rejuvenation. And so, like, no more battles anymore in your future. No more big fights, no more big battles. It's like the war within yourself and with other people, this war of wills and stuff. Like, that's all just kind of gone. Oh, we have the 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. A very comfortable, beautiful, happy home. And Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So new beginnings even. And that's coming here with this energy of sustainability. And so what I'm seeing is you just don't have to work as hard as you used to. Okay. And what I'm sensing is it's like not only working hard to keep things going, keep things stable in the household, but also like in your relationships, at your job, in your career. It's like you finally have kind of mastered everything here. And now it's like almost on autopilot in a way, right? Where it's like you don't have to struggle to do anything anymore. Things come so easy for you. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of like you have your choice now, if like with whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, if you want to just hang around, take it easy, or if you want to start something new, you can go for it. It's like really your world at this point because you are so capable, right? You've overcome all these obstacles. It's like, oh my God, nothing can stop you now. And so it's like the world is your oyster here. It's like, take your pick. What excites you the most? What do you fancy the most? Because you can do it. You know you can do anything now. So this confidence is just so brilliant and beautiful to see. Oh my God, your future self sounds like bomb.com. Look at this. If not a sign of expertise, look at this Father of Wands. So Father of Wands, again, it's not gender specific or anything like that. It just represents expertise in the area of relationships, as far as like professional relationships and friendships and stuff like that. Because wands tends to do with whatever your passion is, your career, even spirituality. And so you've become this very charismatic person. Again, someone that people really are drawn to, someone that people really want to talk to and get to know, because you have, let me tell you, you have some stories about the things that you went through. Ooh, you got stories for days, my love. And people love hearing your stories because they learn from them as well. And you know, you're pretty entertaining, you're pretty funny, you're very charming. You really know how to share your experience as well, so people can receive it and then they just kind of like get it, and they learn from it as well, but they have fun. Okay, the Father of Wands energy, like it's very fun, it's very lighthearted now. Okay, and lastly we have the Three of Swords. So see, no more heartbreak. This is next to the past card. There's no heartbreak anymore. Okay, no big upsets in your life. Like all the people that were really no good for you, they're gone from your life. And now at this point, your future self is saying, everyone around you, you love and respect, and it's mutual. They love and respect you. They honor your friendship. They honor the relationship that you have together. And so there's no like pot stirrers. I learned that term when I watched The Real Housewives of like, Orange County or some place in California with my friend. And there's like that person in the group, that likes to stir up the drama, that like gossips and creates conflict and stuff. Like, ooh, you know what I heard so and so said about you, right? So that pot stir, there's like none of those people there. There's none of these drama kings and queens. Everything is just beautiful and harmonious in your relationships. Oh my God, I'm so super stoked and happy for you, my loves. Your future self is like living it in all aspects of like relationships, career, and home. It is all good. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited for you all. Let me know in the comments down below what resonated with you the most from your reading, what you are definitely manifesting and calling in for yourself. And of course, I also invite you to like and subscribe to this channel if you are feeling the vibes here. There's a link right here in the top right corner if you are ready for another reading. And of course, for those of you that you are in that point in your life journey here where you're really focused and wanting to make huge steps in your personal growth, self-development, and spiritual awakening journey. Any of those, like I encourage you, look in the description box down below. There's a link to my Calendly schedule. I've opened up my availability to take on a couple of coaching clients so that I can really help people and make that kind of impact that I've been longing to make for the betterment of the world. So I'd love to connect with you so we can see how I can work with you and help you to achieve your goals. But otherwise, my loves, I'm sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Your future self sounds so bomb. Not that you're not already bomb already as it is, but you're going to be even more bomb. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today you're going to find out how your future self would describe who you have become. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Like I said, the energy for this reading is feeling so effing amazing. So let's check in now. For those of you drawn to the Black Panther, here on the bottom, it says passion. Follow your passion. And so what I am definitely feeling, and it's coming through clear as a blue sunny day, is that your future self is saying, hey, guess what? You are living every day to the fullest, and you are able to live and experience all of your passions. And I'm seeing it not just in like your day-to-day life where it's like you have the money and resources to do the things you love. Like, hey, if you want to go on a food tour every weekend, you go on a food tour. If you want to go to a concert, if you want to go on trips, if you want to, go camping, hiking, like you have the time and the finances to do all of those things, your passions and your hobbies specifically. And for, a good majority, is that even like a phrase? Oh my God. For the majority of you that were drawn to the Black Panther card, also what I'm seeing is you are able to turn your passion into income. Now, how sweet is that? It's like you're not like you don't have a job anymore. It's like you have a profession, you have a career. It's sort of like it's just a way of life. And honestly, it doesn't even feel like work because you're able to do the things that you love and you get so much joy and fun out of it. And again, you get this added bonus, this added side effect of making money with it. And it's like, who wouldn't want that situation, right? And to be honest, I had dinner with a couple of my friends earlier this week, and one of them, they cut hair. And they're really, really great at it. And the thing that's so amazing too is they love what they do. Like they don't hate going into the barber shop. Like they look forward to it, and they look forward to cutting their clients' hair and chatting with them and catching up and like styling their hair and giving them a new look if they want to, or cleaning their look up so they feel better about themselves. Like they really love what they do, and it was part of my inspiration to start this YouTube channel is from them. And so your future self is saying like, hey, just like my friend is like, you're going to be able to do what you love and be able to make an income out of it and just bring more fun energy into your life. Oh my God, I love that. I'm so happy for you because there are so many people out there who really like, they just don't like to work. They don't like what they're doing, you know, and they're just really unhappy. And, I'm sure you know those people. I mean, even if you don't love your job, I mean, their current job right now, there are people at your work that I'm sure you can be like, oh my God, why is this person even here? Like, they're always so grumpy. They're so mean. They're like it seems like they clearly hate being here. So why are they here? So there's quite a few people like that in the world, and man, you were not going to be one of them. And I am so happy for you. That's such good news. I think everyone should deserve that opportunity, is to like do what they love to do. Like, no one should be doing what they hate doing, especially when it comes to work. So let's pull some astro cards here. I got called to work with this in a very unique way, this deck. So we're gonna pull through some more messages and like maybe facets of your life to describe who you've become here in the future. So we have Uranus change. Oh, so there was definitely a big change coming through in your life. I'm feeling that it's this change to switch to doing what you love for a living, okay? Maybe some of you right now, you have like a side business, a side gig, okay? It's like you have your whatever 9 to 5 job that for sure pays the bills, but you have this side gig to earn a little bit more income. And soon enough, your future self is like, yo, you're gonna be able to quit your 9 to 5 and just do your passion full time. And oh my God, I'm even sensing you're gonna be making way more money doing your passion than your 9 to 5 job. Like, if you stuck with it, like, even if they gave you raises and bonuses, it's not gonna compare to the income of your passion profession, okay? And it's because you're so in love with what you do. And that's why you're gonna have so much success with it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. But something else just came through, y'all. Oh my gosh, something else came through. I'm also seeing, and I wasn't actually expecting this, but I'm seeing that you are going to be in a very passionate relationship with your significant other. That is going to be a huge change for you as well. Like, what I'm sensing is that the person you're going to be with, that you're going to feel so passionate about, is going to reciprocate that passion for you. And you're going to experience this beautiful, loving, life-giving, in a way, relationship like you've never experienced before. Oh, I love that for you. Oh, so not only with like career, but with personal life. Like, oh, snap. Looking good, looking good. Oh no, the little candle went out. Okay, I'll have to switch that out after your reading. But that, to me, is saying Spirit is like, make note of that. Make note of, call in your love. If you haven't met them already, anyway. And if you have, it sounds like there's an opportunity for renewed passion in your relationship. Next, we have fourth house home. Oh, were we not just talking about your significant other? Dang. So for sure, comfortable home life is what I'm seeing here. Again, perhaps because of that increase in income, you're able to change homes, move into a bigger house that gives you more space to do your work, to lounge, to relax, be comfortable. And there's definitely some harmony in the household as well, especially with your significant other, okay? Now, what I'm sensing too, many of you probably are going to be moving. Okay, so wherever your current living situation is, I'm sensing for many of you, you're actually going to move to a different city, a different state, maybe even a different country. And next we have Aries at, oh my gosh. So what I'm feeling with this card here is like your life is going to be so full. It's like there's never going to be a dull moment in your life. And you're just gonna be so excited, like it's like a YOLO kind of energy, right? You only live once, and you're like living life to the fullest here. But what this is also saying is that because you're, embracing your passion, it's like you are really existing and living out your purpose. the true reason why you were born into this time and space, like the reason for this particular lifetime, okay? You're fulfilling that purpose and that dream for this lifetime. And so you're so true to your authentic self here. So it's like, we're talking about that job. So you're not going through the motions of this 9 to 5 job that you don't really resonate and you don't like. No, you're fully aligned now. You're doing what you love to do. And you're also around the people that you want to be around with. Okay, you're not spending your time around people who are not on the same frequency or like a vibrational match with you any longer. And that just kind of fuels the energy even more. I also feel like a wave of confidence coming through because I'm seeing the change and the act. It's like because you're doing what you love, there's this confidence and this determination and this dedication to what you're doing. You're not doing anything like half-hearted anymore, okay? You're like going all out because this is what your passion is, what you love to do. And you know what I'm also feeling too for many of you, definitely for those of you that want children, it's going to work out beautifully. The number of children you want to have, how you see yourself raising them and helping them become the amazing, wonderful beings that they're going to become as they get older and older. Like, I see this very lovely family unit energy for you. Yeah, and definitely it's like what's so striking about this family situation is like you really get to spend time with them. They're in generations past. I think maybe some of this is shifting a bit, but in generations past, there was always one or both parents that were working so much that they weren't really around for their children's life and upbringing, because they just had to spend all those hours at work to make ends meet and pay all the bills and things like that. And so there was sort of this disconnect within the family unit. And now I feel for you that energy is not going to be there. Like, you're going to really be able to nurture the family bonds and the family ties. Oh, so good. So good. I love this. This is amazing. Okay, oh my gosh, I want to find out more. Let's find out more about your future self, describing who you've become. Oh, this reading is like, I felt it. I felt it. It was going to be so good. So, so good. And I'm like just in love with being able to pass these messages on to you. Oh, yes, this is everything. Ace of Swords, brilliant. So what I'm seeing with this coming through with change is like you have like hit idea after hit idea. It's like as your passion project grows, you grow and evolve with it, and you introduce these new concepts and elements. It's like nothing ever stays stagnant or dry, like constantly innovating. That's what I'm hearing. Constantly innovating, constantly coming up with new things, new products, new ways to market stuff, and maybe get new clients or new customers. Yeah, like there's no problem there with getting really great ideas that are going to work out brilliantly. Next, we have the Six of Wands. Yes, victory and success. And coming right here with the change, I'm seeing it for you all that your side project, your passion project, whatever it is, super duper successful. And next we have Father of Cups. Dang, I'm so thrilled to see another Father card coming out, this energy coming through, because it came through for another reading as well. And this is not gender specific. It just means there's this expertise here, okay? And so you have really mastered emotions. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before on this channel. I know I've mentioned it to my coaching clients and people I've taught, spirituality, self-development and stuff with, but emotions are basically energy in motion. So let me kind of break it down for you, all right? So everything is energy, and energy is everything, right? So everything that is in physical existence right now is made up of electrons, neutrons, protons, right? And all of that is really energy, is what that is. So everything that we see around us physically is energy, okay? And emotions are energy in motion. So how does that work? The way we feel about things plays a role in how they turn out. Okay? And so anytime you're excited and passionate about something, it feeds that energy and it helps it expand and grow and bring in abundance, all right, of whatever that thing is. So if you're doing something you love and you're feeding this energy of love, peace, bliss, happiness to it, it's gonna expand and grow and attract more love, peace, bliss, happiness. Now, conversely, like as you do things that you don't like or you don't enjoy, things that make you angry, sad, depressed, anxious, that is also energy because those are emotions. So as you feed that energy, right, you keep on these routines and patterns that make you angry, that make you upset, that make you depressed, that make you anxious, the more you do those types of things, the bigger that energy becomes. And it creates more anxiety. So anxiety begets anxiety. Sadness begets sadness. But your future self is saying, no, you ain't living that life no more. You know how to capitalize on your passions and your joy and your happiness. And so happiness begets even more happiness. Oh my God, I love this. So it's like, dang, you have really mastered that art of trusting your gut, moving with your emotions, and working with your passions. And for some of you, I'm even seeing it's like sometimes your passion becomes so strong and you like forget to eat or you go to bed late or you can't fall asleep because you're just so excited sometimes because the energy is just so powerful here. And we have the Two of Wands. So definitely there's this period where you're going to be making that choice to choose to leave your job, choose to be your authentic self, choose to be who you really are and show up in the world in that way and not be someone you're not or be someone you thought you had to be to satisfy and please other people. All right. Oh, I love that. I love this sort of outcome for people. It brings me so much happiness when other people are happy doing what they're doing, right? And they're not sad or angry or depressed or, hating what they're doing. And Nine of Swords. There you go. We were just talking about this energy, y'all. This energy of anxiety, fear, doubt, worry. It's like no more. That has left. You are choosing not to be in that vibrational frequency anymore. You're like, no, I'm leaving that behind. If this thing makes me anxious, if this thing makes me nervous and worried, then I know it's not for me. Like I'm not meant to be in that energy, okay? So you're gonna take action and you're gonna choose the other path. You're gonna be like, why would I do this to myself? Why would I put myself in a position that creates more anxiety, worry, and stress in my life? Like there's no need to do that, okay? Because I know that my happiness is key not only to just my mental well-being, but also making sure, I'm taken care of in the physical realm. Like I have more than enough money to pay my bills, buy some nice clothes, eat good food, help take care of others and my family, things like that, right? So it's like everything is just so beautifully aligned for you. And I am like shaking with excitement for you because this just sounds so sickening. I just love this. So comment down below. Tell me what you resonated most with your reading and what you're calling in from your reading and bringing into life. And of course, I invite you to like and subscribe to this channel as well if you enjoyed the vibes here. There's also a link up here to go to another reading so you can keep the fun going. Now, for those of you that are on that journey of self-improvement, spiritual awakening, and you want to make bigger steps, bigger strides, and accelerate that process, I have opened up my schedule. Spirit was like, open up your schedule, take on some clients to coach and guide. And so for those of you that are on that path and are ready to manifest your dreams and wishes, there is a link in the description box down below to book a discovery call with me. So I encourage you to connect. Let's see if we are a good fit, and there are ways in which I can help you along your journey here. So until next time, my love, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Have a brilliant day, you badass bee. You're so amazing. I love it. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today we are getting some insight as to your future self, describing who you have become. And I'm really so excited to do this reading because the energy as I was preparing for it is just feeling so amazing, so expansive, and just like fun, y'all. Like legit fun. So let's get into your reading. For those of you that were drawn to this dolphin, it says here on the bottom, playfulness. Take time to play. And so what I'm sensing already for those of you drawn to this dolphin is like your future self is saying like you are that type of person now that has so much fun. You are having like so many reasons to smile. Like a lot of like the sadness and the cloudy days and the storms, like a lot of that is behind you now. And you really have some time to play and let your guard down and relax. Like that's the energy that I'm feeling is your future self is saying you are so relaxed now. You can literally like kick back and just have fun. It's like this carefree energy about you now, like all the stresses of what you're experiencing now, your future self is like, yo, those stresses are in the past, in the future here, I am living large and it is amazing. It's making me think of that song from Escape back in the day. I know I'm taking it back there. It's called Just Kickin'. It's like, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the Escape beat. Just kick it. Just kickin'. So, yeah. Okay, thank you for letting me do a little karaoke a cappella stuff for you. But your future self is really all about that life where it's like stress free relaxation. You get to enjoy things now. I'm seeing that for many of you, so much of your day to day life in the present is about working hard, putting in this time, putting in this energy and effort towards whatever it is, right? Your career, your schooling, your family, your health. It's like a lot of labor here, right? A lot of like tiring energy investment, right? I'm feeling like there's even some fatigue for a lot of you. And your future self is so much lighter, y'all. So much lighter, less stressed out, like smiling and laughing all the time. Oh, so good. So good. I love that energy. I love that energy. Okay, so I got called to work with this Star Code Astro deck when I was preparing to do this reading for y'all, and I'm really excited to see what comes out for you because for the other readings, it's just been such amazing messages that feel so aligned. So let's see what else your future self has to share with you. We have midheaven, pinnacle. Ah, yes. So your future self is like, you have reached your prime here, okay? Here in the future, you have reached your goals and your dreams, and you are literally living in that castle. Like you feel like royalty, okay? You've reached a peak in your life here, and you are able to enjoy it to the fullest. So all that hard work that you put in has paid off. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. And now you are at that point where you are reaping the benefits. You are able to finally take that rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. We have Sagittarius expand. Oh my gosh. And like, really, guys, you can't get much more expansive than like a house to a castle. You know what I'm saying? An apartment or a condo to a castle. But in general, there is this expansion energy here. And what your future self and spirit is explaining to me is like right now things feel just so restricted. It's like you have these responsibilities, you have these duties, and in a way it feels like very restrictive, and it feels like you're kind of trapped in this cycle and this routine, and it's like you're not making any movement or any strides, and your future self is like, oh my gosh, in the future here though, you are so expanded. Like wealth has expanded, love has expanded, your family has expanded. So for those of you that are thinking about having children or having another child, like, yes, it has expanded here. And even your like home, your business, like everything has expanded and grown. So it's not like it's not that it's without its losses, but like this isn't like a going out of business, you lose everything kind of thing. No, it's like a net gain. Okay. That even though it's doing this up and down, up and down, up and down, it's still you're gaining. You're not losing anything. Okay, overall, there's no net loss. It's all a net gain. And with this too, with this Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius is very optimistic, very fun-loving. Um, they don't actually tend to be super big worrywarts and overthinkers. And so that's kind of the energy that you're going to be in, okay? Like fun, experiencing life for once, rather than just kind of living through the motions of day to day routine, okay? And I see that you're even able to have more time to do the things you actually enjoy and love. So your hobbies, like you'll have more time to go fishing, go on hikes, you'll have more time to read books, you'll have more time to go on vacation, right? So really, whatever it is that you are creating in your life, whether it's more time, more freedom, bigger family, bigger home, more money, like it's happening. And for your future self, it has happened. And lastly, we have retrograde review. So this is really interesting. So definitely your future self, what they're seeing right now is, it's very interesting because this energy is different from some of the other readings. But okay, I'm going to get a little bit esoteric. For some people, this might be a little bit off the wall. But time is really just an illusion, okay? Time is something that was created for this dimension, this reality, so that we can, plan our schedules and when we want to meet up and when we're going to gather and when things are going to get done, right? It helps with meeting our goals, the concept of time, right? And it helps us interact and cooperate with each other. But your future self right now is looking back on life and just reviewing like everything that has happened. And what I'm feeling is your future self is like just blown away. It's almost like, the person that you are now, it's like whatever you're thinking and dreaming could be possible, that's going to be exceeded. So your future self is looking back on this time period right now when you're watching this reading, and it's like, oh my gosh, who would have thought that one day in 2022 when I was listening to this reading that this is gonna be what my life was gonna look like, X number of months down the road, X number of years down the road. And it's like how far I've come. I have come so far, and I feel this energy of gratitude coming from your future self as well. It's like, thank you universe, thank you source, thank you God, thank you spirit, whatever you believe in. Thank you for allowing me to experience this level of abundance and this level of joy and happiness and bliss in my life. It's more than I could have ever imagined. It's more than I could ever have asked for. That's the energy that's coming through here. Oh, snap. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. For some of you, I'm really seeing too, this isn't like the majority of you, but for some of you who have aspirations to be like in social media, to be like a public figure in any way, shape, or form, right? So whether you're going into politics, whether you're acting, singing, influencer, model, like whatever it is, like it's gonna work out amazing for you. Okay, like hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions, are going to know your name, are gonna know who you are. Oh my God, sickening. I love it. I'm so stoked for you. Okay, let's see what else we got coming through from your future self. Okay, loves? I can't wait to hear more. So we have 8 of Cups. And look, this has mountains too. Pinnacles, like peaks of a mountain. And look at how high they've come. And so all this broken glass on the bottom is like way, way, way in the past now. It's like you did your time, you went through the mess. Okay, you went through the mess and you rose above it. You went through the trials and tribulations, the drama, the heartbreak, the letdowns. You went through all of that and you rose above and you are reaching that peak now. Oh, yes, honey, yes. We have the 10 of Wands here. And what I'm seeing here, which is so interesting with the 10 of Wands, and especially in this particular deck, is like you've built this structure. Okay, it's like what I'm seeing with the imagery for this particular deck and the 10 of Wands. It's like you built this home now, right? You built this empire, you built this life. Okay, and there's this feeling of completion there with it. All right. So good. So good. So good. Spirit is also telling me there's something about the black colors of this card that's important. Okay, so it's like this closure energy. So Spirit was showing me, it's kind of like at the end of a movie when the screen goes dark and the credits start to roll. Or back in the day, like with Looney Tunes, there would be that circle that would expand and shut, like, goodbye, folks, and then the circle would shut. I used to do that in my YouTube videos at the very end too. I would let the circle kind of collapse and the screen would go black. So this is literally like the end of an era, a chapter of your life. And you're now in the era of more playfulness and fun in that chapter of your life right here. Yes, I love it. The 9 of Cups, which also is perfectly aligned with Sagittarius energy because Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, or God, whatever you want to refer to it as. So Jupiter is the god of abundance, or Zeus, right? So the god of abundance, wishes being granted, things working out for you. So again, and exceeding that in a way too, because we have 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have this growth. So and with this presence of the review card, it's like, oh my gosh, this is more like you never would have thought in your wildest dreams that your wildest wish would come true. Like you never imagined, and it did. And we have Temperance here. So definitely what I'm feeling here for you as well with this review and Temperance is actually really, really beautiful. And I love this for you. I love this about you, your future self. It's like you see how blessed you are in the future here, and you actually want to share the wealth, and you want to use all your success as well to support something good, like a good cause, a charity. You really want to help people since you have been so blessed, and you want to kind of like pay it back in a way, if you will, like pay it back to the universe and do something good with your fame and your fortune. And that's what this Temperance is saying, is like you're definitely not being greedy and you're not hoarding things. It's like, hey, I've been so blessed and fortunate to have all this money, have all this success. Let me see how I can help other people that are less fortunate. Oh, I love that. And we have the Ace of Swords. So what I'm feeling for you, your future self, is actually with these 2 cards here. I was feeling this when the 10 of Wands came out, but it didn't seem like maybe the right time to say it. But now with the Ace of Swords, it's very clear. In this process of reviewing your life, there's also an aspect where you start to, dream and fantasize about where you're going to go next. Okay? And so as you review your life and you see what's happening, it's like, okay, what's next for me? What does this next era and this next chapter of my life hold for me beyond just having fun and being comfortable and reaching my peak? It's like, what next? You know, like some people, when they spend all that time acting, right? Now they move into more of a director role, right? Or an executive producer, and now they help other people gain fame and fortune by being the lead actors in things, okay? By writing the scripts and promoting this stuff. And some people, they work hard to expand their company, and then they maybe will like, okay, what else can I do that's so great here? What other idea can I have? Oh, why don't I start a charity as part of my company and my organization? Or there are people, you know, when they master their career, right, they go into teaching so that they can help train the next generation of skilled professionals that are in their career. Okay, so there's just these new ideas, like, okay, what else can I do now? Now that I've reached the peak, what else can I do? Because your life is far from over, right? You still got a lot of life left to live. Oh, I love this. Comment down below, my loves, which resonated with you most from your reading, what you're calling into your reality. And of course, like and subscribe to this channel if you're resonating with the vibes here. If you'd like to get another reading, there's a link right up here in the top right corner to go there. Have fun with that. Now, for those of you that are on this personal development, self-improvement, I got some ash from my match, or spiritual awakening journey, and you really want to make huge strides forward, you want that guidance and that help so that you can achieve your goals, I did put a link in the description box down below to book a discovery call with me to see if we're a good match to work together so I can help you achieve your goals and dreams and help you along your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. So I encourage you to reach out and let's see how we can work together to help achieve your goals. Okay, my love? So click on that link to book that appointment. But otherwise, this was so much fun. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. Until next time, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.